Alright, Lava Land. You know, that's like the worst amusement park ever.
Warning, temperature above safety levels. This area is hotter than we expected. My armor is going to sustain damage from the heat.
We've landed in the middle of an active volcanic area. We expected high temperatures, but not this high. The measurements from the orbital scanner were different. Something's off. We won't survive here for long.
Ashley, I'm detecting multiple temperature anomalies close to our position. It looks like my sensors are broken. The temperature suddenly drops in these areas by hundreds of degrees.
We received some anomalous readings from the orbital scanner. This might be it. We have to investigate that.
The fact that they're so chatty but not actually giving me the locations to head for is really annoying. Nope, it does not say. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wander around.
This is amazing.
Oh.
These plants are unlike anything I've ever seen before. The temperature around them is much below the freezing temperature of water.
Ashley, moving closer to this plant, we can study it from up close and cool off in its aura.
The chemical compounds that are secreted by these plants react with the volcanic gases that are present here. This reaction sucks enormous amounts of energy from the space around it, resulting in very rapid cooling of its surroundings. It's an astonishing survival mechanism.
We can use this effect to our advantage. The space around these plants is safe for us, so we can use it to regenerate while moving around this biome.
We should try to replicate this effect. We have to gather enough samples of this plant to research it in our lab. We can do that by cutting them down or by using the bioscanner.
I would strongly suggest using the bioscanner. It is much more effective at gathering usable samples.
I
and
have it.
it will
Let me
not
scan
destroy
it.
our safety zones. You can craft it in the armory if you haven't done that already.
It's not gonna let me scan these. Well, that's annoying. Oh. No, this is the thing I'm supposed to scan. I'm supposed to go for the big one. And luckily, I'm not actually too worried about the damage here. Just because. Can I scan these? No. There we go. Okay, so I most definitely can scan these. As well as the giant slugabugs. I didn't even kill him. That's good. Oh. What are these?
This
Fancy
growth
crystal, I guess.
formation is very peculiar. It's a crystal entwined in very strong vines. It looks like this life form actually cultivates this crystal.
This crystal contains a rare mineral called ferdinite. It can be used for gravitational field manipulation when combined with a powerful magnetic field. It doesn't exist on Earth.
The magnetic field in this biome is acting completely strange. It is very fitting to see this mineral here. We should definitely research these crystals further. This will allow us to gather more ferdinite and create new equipment.
Okay. Well, I've got a bunch of these, like, weird trees and stuff. But I guess we don't really care too much about that. Let's go back here and heal for a hot second. Alright, nothing else? Yes. But I can scan this. If I can figure out proper heat shielding, this area might actually be worth setting up in, if only briefly.
A nearby volcano has just exploded. Prepare for bombardment.
Okay, this is gonna piss some things off.
We're getting hit
I'm
by
not gonna be
volcanic
fast enough.
bombs. There's rock raining from the sky.
Oh, hopefully that doesn't kill my fungal plants. I'm just gonna let that do some of the damage. This is a lot of dudes. Whoops. I feel bad for the snails. At. That saving thing really could wait. Maybe just a smidge. Okay, there's another one to scan. That doesn't actually do too much damage at all. Whoa! I think I'm gonna have to kill those things. Okay. A lot of damage and these suckers hurt. Whatever they are, they're extremely resistant to explosives.
The sky is
That
getting
hurt.
clear. The danger is over.
Okay. So it looks like they're not as resistant to bullets. It's really the explosives that's that they're resistant against. Okay, there we go. Let's see, was there more frostbite? Yes. Let's just hang out here and heal for a bit.
Research complete.
Okay, what else do we have? We have the anti-corrosive floor research station's gonna be done soon. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna take a while, though. Let's see. Is there a way to increase my research capabilities? Where's the laboratory? Anyway. Unless it's just down... Ah, it's down that. Which is rank 4. Still gonna take 20 minutes, though. Gonna take a while. Oh, there's another one of these. Yeah, I guess I might as well start harvesting this while I'm here. This one's only 7 seconds, so I might be able to get it done before they start spawning. Nope. Well, there was an attempt. Okay. I got plenty. Let's just use big booms. These guys aren't even... Oh, this is... Is that just more iron? Yeah, it's more iron. Okay, let's get up here. Actually harvest this time. I like these little nodes to find. I wish there was a way that I could scan for them and find them faster instead of just aimlessly wandering. Which I realize, it's in the name. Ow. Power jump. Fire. Okay, well, he didn't live. Alright, what else are we doing? Right. We've also got the scanner utility if I want to go back to doing that. It's an option. It's not a particularly viable one, though. Because I'm going to spend a lot of time doing that. I'm really curious. I've got to assume that the only reason why I'm able to even be here is because those two repair tools. I don't think I dare put down any structures as long as this is like this. We've unlocked a steel statue. Is that both of them? Oh yeah, they are chunks. Whatever those things are, they're, beefy. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of resources here that I could potentially harvest. Oops. On the plus side, we did get the fungus gland, yeah? No. Damn. I saw some DNA pop out of it. I was like, well... benefit for blowing it up, at least. So I've got to be way more careful about blowing some of these up, because we really do need those safe zones. Because I do not heal otherwise. Hello? Rate of fire mod. Can I scan these slugs? I can. They're cute. Moltug. Like I said, they're cute.
I'm sensing slight tremors. They are intensifying over time. It looks like an earthquake is coming.
Orbital scanning completed. We have located a large colony of acidic yeast. I have marked the rift jump coordinates on the planetary scanner interface. Warning. It is recommended to develop acidic shielding before visiting that location. It is going to be difficult to survive there without it.
Alright, I think I'm good. There we go, let's actually hang out and heal for a hot second. I'm enjoying these other biomes, I think they're a lot of fun. So by the way, I mentioned that this potentially might get multiplayer at some point. The developers have confirmed that they are hoping to add multiplayer properly to the game. However, they want to currently focus on some other things first instead. Oh, we're actually losing iron. That's probably fine. Mostly, I think their biggest focus is on, this one I can scan? No. Oh boy. There we go. I think they specifically are focused on...
The earthquake is at an end. Seismic activity is decreasing.
Oh, that's inconvenient. Alright, I can bullet hose these guys. There we go. So they specifically will be potentially doing multiplayer, like work on multiplayer once they've taken a break and fixed any, like, major necessary bugs that are left over from the development of this game. Which I think is actually a very fair thing. Please tell me it's still here? Yes. It's still here. The giant snail is still here. I don't actually know what their deal is. I'm probably supposed to kill him, but it's hard to care. There we go. But yeah, I absolutely cannot wait to play this. This and Age of Darkness. Gosh. I almost feel like I need to do a video on this. I've been doing a lot of videos over on Wanderbot Prime a lot. I've done one, kind of two, so far talking about genres and games and stuff. Woo. Big Stoneman. Well, I can't scan him, but I can kill him. Ow. You're not ultra. Snail. What if... sword? Wow. Oh, it did die. You can kill them. You just have to blast the shell off. I don't think it was worth it. I don't think I got anything useful out of it. At the very least. Oh, shit. Ooh. Can I charge missiles? I had no idea. Okay, well, I'm very injured, so I'm just gonna hang out here for a second. I don't know. Oh, I see. I charge the missiles by effectively banking a bunch of them. Oh yeah, these guys just kind of tootle around eating. Neat. I guess I'll scan him. I have minimal interest in killing the snails. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it.
Ślimak, ślimak, co tu robisz? Taki ładny, taki tłusty. Będzie z ciebie wór kapusty.
What? What did you say?
I did not say anything.
Are you breaking down from the heat?
No. Are you hallucinating?
What? Of course not. Someone screwed up your programming.
My programming is impeccable. I was designed and perfected by some of the best programmers that humanity has ever seen.
Of course you were. You were the best AI on this planet.
Okay. There we go. So do not charge... Well, rip crystals. It's fine.
There's a dense ash cloud on the horizon. It's coming our way. It's going to get dark soon.
I don't think that's much of an issue. I'm just gonna piss everything off. There we
The sky
go.
is covered in ash and dust. Our solar panels are useless now.
What solar panels? I pretty much forgo. Whoa! I pretty much gave up on the idea. There's just spawn points that's telling me about? I guess so. I think we're good. I pretty much gave up on the idea of building a base here for the time being. I'm still not sure if I want to build a base here. It doesn't strike me as particularly worthwhile. That's a purple something. Okay. Clusters and damage over time. Am I in a cold zone? Yes. So I might want to actually go into the inventory. Go here. Oh, we have energy sensors. They're good. But I think I'm going to grab another repair tool. That way I repair a little faster and can actually heal while I'm out in the magma. It's much slower, but at least I can heal.
The ash clouds have dispersed now. Air visibility is back to normal.
At least I should be able to heal while I'm out here. There we go. You know, one minor misstep I think with this game, I wouldn't even call it a misstep necessarily. I really wish they had actually let you customize the mech more. Like, obviously you can switch out the weapons in the mods, but I wish you could actually move the, like, modify how it moves. Like, you know, give it jets or quad legs or treads or something. I realize it's probably not that big of a deal. Okay, there we go. Must protect snails. There we go. And the snails for sure can really tank some hits. Yep. There we go. I guess there was just a straggler. I agree, snail creature in the background. There we go. Just grab these. I'm enjoying these little exploration segments, you know, find things. Nope. Can't scan whatever this is, but I can kill it. The very American way. Okay. Stay out of the danger zone. Kill with a sword. Alright, we good. Anything else? Yep. Oh, these guys have kind of like a... It's like a dash that lets them scoot forward. Oh, here we go. Been waiting to find another one of these. We're finding a lot of these scan spots, for better and worse. Ooh, and I can actually scan the little one. That is good. I will keep scanning the big crystals. I get the distinct feeling that big crystals are not actually that useful for me. Is this the last one?
We've gathered enough samples to study these cryoplants in our alien research laboratory.
Let's do this as soon as possible. If we can learn to replicate this
Nope.
effect, then we should be able to move freely around this biome.
It's less of a move freely around this biome thing, and more of a just, can I build here? Will my structures be fine? I never got a good answer for that one, so I never bothered to look. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I should try building and be a building, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. None of the resources here are particularly fancy to begin with. It's just, there we go. Interesting
Prepare
that
for an
they
ion
don't...
storm.
care what kind of biome it is. Like, they'll just show up whenever and whatever. Okay. Oh, right, I have nowhere to warp to, because there's nothing left. Well, I guess I can keep scanning these, but it looks like it doesn't really get me anything. Okay. So, I think with that, we're good to go back to... Oh, yeah, even leaving these areas got rid of them. Oh, can I not rift? I can't even rift jump due to the ion storm.
Are down. A lot of our equipment has been disabled. We have to wait until the storm passes.
I guess I'm just going to kill. Because what else am I going to do, right? Please stay off of my back. There we go. Give me that DNA. Okay, yeah. So I am slowly healing myself. We really might want to go back to the base soon and just do a bunch of major upgrades. Because most of these are kind of tertiary and not that important. Whereas going back to the base, really upgrading my defenses, my walls, my infrastructure, resource gathering, and so on and so forth. I think that would be a really good idea. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait until this ion storm is over. I do not know.
Everything is getting back to normal. Thankfully, this didn't last long.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's go back. Do I want to do the acid thing, though? Let's do the acid thing first. Yeah, there's nothing left in this location that I even care to come back to. I hope. Always repair your Mecha-Suit by returning your headquarters or outpost. It's quick and free. It's fair. Oh, you can actually just hot swap towers by placing one over the other. That's nice. I like these little tips. They're actually quite useful. The load screen, on the other hand, not so useful. Very time consuming. I don't know. I've been having a problem lately where I don't know what to talk about anymore. Oh, I'm just here. Cool. Oh, is this just done? That one's still going. I was right. It is growing. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna need some guns. Oh, and this base just has its kind of own AI set up. There we go. How are we doing on power? More than fine. Okay, so we're gonna build this stuff. I wonder what that tower does. If that's at all useful. I'm just gonna push it back. I don't know how close I have to build this thing. I'm also digging this floor. It looks nice. I don't really need to build it to this extent. Okay, so we're looking for the research outpost. Research station.
I'm seeing very dark and heavy clouds on the horizon. Their composition suggests acid rain is coming. We have to prepare quickly. We won't be able to build anything while it's raining.
Okay. So that's a tragedy.
It's raining acid. It's going to corrode and damage our buildings.
It's not letting me build anything new because of the acid rain either. This is really annoying. It's fine, but I just, ow. I guess I'm just gonna wait.
The acid rain is over. Let's get our base back in shape.
Okay, so the biggest issue is I cannot build guns too close to this thing. Let's see. There we go. I'm just gonna push him back a little bit. Yeah, the guns will destroy it. I didn't really think of that, but they will. Well, luckily we had multiple others just kind of hanging out. I guess I can just do that. There we go. Hopefully this is all connected. Oh boy. Why not? Oh. I guess it got blocked. There we go. Yeah, so I guess this thing was clipping into its hitbox and it didn't like it. Alright, so what else do we got? Well, we're finally actually starting to clear some of these things out, which is nice. Energy storage level 2 is in there. AI hub. Yeah, we want to add that. That's still going to take a while, though. Oh. Carbonium. Synthesizer. Interesting. It just creates synthesizer. It just creates carbonium and iron purely from energy. That's big, actually. I wanna throw that on. Let's see. Yeah, these would be nice. What else do we want to do? There's the flamer tower. I'm kind of okay on those. At some point, we should probably also really look into getting some of these new guns. I bet they research like hella fast. Okay. Yeah, what else do I even have? What have I been really lazing on? Almost all of these things is the real answer. Okay. And then after this, I think we're just going to bail on this base because it's not great. Especially if we have the synthesizers. Like, to some degree, if I can just have a giant power generation system with a bunch of geothermal vents on one of these maps that is just dedicated to generating as much power as possible, but also as much carbonium and ironium? I think so, as possible. Like, both of those would be great. Also, thing I learned from a tip that I wasn't paying attention to. Solar efficiency here is 100%, wind is only 50%. Not particularly relevant or interesting. It's just kind of one of those where it's like, oh, so that's how that works. I'm just listening to the creatures at this point. Listening and waiting. I want to get this research done. Now what? Unless it's not here. Let me double check. Gather acidic yeast colony root specimens. Oh, I have to do it all the way out here. Well, that's not helpful. I guess I'm just gonna warp back to HQ for the time being, and we're probably gonna rip up both of these old outposts. Hopefully that'll give me the materials back, but I want to get better material storage before I start recycling things. You know, just because I'd hate to lose whatever resources I put into them. Okay. Yeah, what else do we do? I guess the other thing is tank up hard, seeing as we're sitting on a bit of a treasure trove of resources. I'm thinking we build up the walls, we get ready for a rumble on the main base, and then we finally upgrade the HQ, because that's something I've been kind of neglecting for a while, and I think it's about time that I actually sit down and, you know, get that rolling. Also, I'm noticing a lot of water features on all of these, like, concept art illustrations. I don't think I've seen a single river in this game. Natural waterways would be kind of nice, actually. Alright. So let's build a couple of things. First and foremost, we can build another armory. Okay, I just do not have the resources for that sort of thing. Let's see. Gas power plant. Flammable gas. Geothermal, which is something I could 100% build. That carbonium's still going. No, that's ammo storage. Can I upgrade these yet? No. How long before... Wait, what? I thought we got... solid material storage. Because that's ammo storage. Yeah, we did. Oh, these are the ammo factories. These. There we go. Yeah, let's just go around upgrading a number of the things that we've built. And maybe making it taking advantage of some of these locations. There we go. It's a beautiful thing. Upgrade day. I can finally sell that. I want this area to be beefy. There we go. Everything else? How are these? Good. What about the walls? Can I upgrade the walls yet? No. Okay, so we gotta get that tech. But that is fine. How are we looking? Better. Far better. I just want to make sure everything that I've got in this immediate zone is good.
Weather conditions are changing.
So
Wind speed is increasing.
We've burnt through almost all of our resources. Oh, hey. And all of my cobalt is pretty much done.
The wind is much stronger than usual.
I almost feel like I can just gather this by hand. I'm just gonna get this by hand. And then we're gonna just sell this whole forward operating base. It's not really worth it. It's nice, but it doesn't really help me at this point. And it's just another thing that I have to consider and defend. Whereas I could rip it all up and use the resources elsewhere. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think what I prefer is just to have one giant mega base that sprawls. Maybe? Because these little satellite bases I have to defend, at least it feels like I have to defend them on all sides. Maybe, maybe not, actually. You know what would have made this game really, really cool? And I'm glad that they didn't do it, but it would have actually been kind of neat if they had done, like, a, planetary annihilation.
The wind is calming down. Wind turbine power output is coming back to normal.
You know, hey, what if you were just building on one singular, like, planetoid? Dyson Sphere program did the exact same thing. And there was something really, really satisfying about building your entire planet, or your entire factory on just, like, one giant planet. I thought that was really cool. And then having a whole solar system to work with. I should go back and play that at some point. I just gotta figure out, I mentioned earlier when we were on the loading screen, but it feels like I don't have as much to talk about anymore. That, you know, so much of my life has been about retelling stories or talking about things that had happened to me or hopes and dreams or whatever. I don't want to say that I've become boring as I've gotten older, but I think it's just that I've told so many of the stories that I have, and now it's kind of more about nuance than anything else. Which maybe isn't a bad thing. Okay. Other thing to note. Let's see. Oh, I see. There's multiple tiers. Is there a way to build the higher tier version? Or no? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, I'm not going to mess with this area too much. not build that there? Oh, rude. Okay, let's just try and do this. Oh. Well, I wasn't exactly expecting Rocky Balboa to show up. Note to self, clear the area before I start building these. Okay. Well, they took out a gun, but otherwise I think I'm fine. Okay. And then I'm just going to do that at a gate so I can get back here. And power-wise, we need just like a smidge more wind. This is going to be a very tight little base. But it doesn't really need to be particularly complex. It just needs to exist and get me some more iron for the time being. Once we get the ability to convert power over... What is this? I have no idea. Remnants of a thing. Okay. Yeah, let's recycle everything we can recycle. Upgrade everything that can be upgraded. There we go. Right. I put a bunch of solid material storage around here. There we go. Okay, what about this? Did I never build a gate here? I guess it didn't. Wasn't a really high priority. I usually walk through here. No, that's gun. That's sell. I did not mean to sell. What I want to do is upgrade. What I also probably want to do is... Let's see. That's all good. I want to research better walls. Because I don't know what kind of attack I'm going to have to deal with if I do happen to piss all my enemies off. I love all those critters that are just perpetually stuck here. Oh. Never did end up finishing this area off. I'll just do that. Can I upgrade these? I can. I might as well. I can't upgrade the rest of these. Yeah, we might as well just go for clearing everything out so I don't have to worry about any resources. Okay. Next up over here. One of these. These are empty. These are not. Did I never? No. Okay, I can get that one. Those poor creatures. I don't think they want to be here. Okay. That said... Oh, the issue is I'm out of carbonium. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm not terribly surprised by that turn of events. I've been burning it. Let's see. Looks like we just got another alien laboratory, too. Oh, and energy storage is about to pop up. Yeah, what else do we do? I'm gonna move defensive buildings above. Oh, shit. That's gonna take a while. I didn't realize. Well, do we work on our side objectives? Or do we... Because I've got a lot of places to go to and explore. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep upgrading those. I'm gonna need a lot more stuff. For a lot of reasons. What's going on up here? Oh, shit. What are you doing here? It doesn't seem like it was particularly effective.
A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
He just kind of was. Okay. Oh, that's on my southern border. I don't know if I have to worry too much about any of that. I probably do. Yeah, how do I want to handle this? Because we're going to need more carbonium. I guess if they're attacking me, I'm just going to pop out. We're just going to wander around for a bit out here. Kind of off the southern border. You know what I don't have? I don't think I have any gates walking south, do I? Yeah, this area is not the best defended, now that I'm looking at it. I don't think we have a radar here either. Okay, I'm just gonna set that up. And that should vaguely be enough. For at least this location. If it gets worse, it gets worse. But I'm also going to be here. Checking out the immediate vicinity myself. So whatever this big enemy attack is going to be, I don't know. Half of them are going to have to just go through me. I'm legitimately spooky. With my base level gear. I should probably start scanning the local flora and fauna. There we go. Anybody left? What even is there for me to scan? Mushrooms. Big
Danger.
thing.
Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight.
You know, I didn't realize this, but I'm actually, like, pretty close to the edge of the map on the southern border. There's not a whole lot for me to do there. Huh. Well, I guess it's just me versus the Horde. I'm just gonna switch to the big booms. I like the gun, but it's the sound effect on it is a little... I guess I could just kite these guys outside of my base in front of my guns. Woo! Get stuck on rocks. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I did this. This way we've got some help. Especially against Big Chungus. What was he? He was a Crocoon. Interesting. Alright. Oh, that was easier. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot going down on the southern section. Which means I kind of should just... Well, this is a question. Because there's like a couple of natural choke points, but for the most part this place is just butts and empty. It does have a lot of geothermal. Ooh, that's a question. Maybe what I might want to do is kind of fully scout this area out, see if there's anything fancy in here. These suckers are neat. And a little freaky. Okay. Yeah, let's just, shell these guys into next Tuesday. Maybe I'd actually be better with small arms fire. I really cannot tell if he's even taking damage from that. Because he resists the grenades, but he seems undeterred by bullets. Okay. There we go. Column A, column B. Okay. My thoughts are, I see a lot of geothermal energy kind of in this southern section. We're gonna need a lot of power.
Research completed.
Okay, energy storage. Where is... Resource synthesizers. Those are only gonna take 8 minutes? Do I want to get rolling on that instead? Yes? It's going to have a ridiculous power requirement. And it's going to take a while for it to pay for itself. However, no. Let's go for the defensive buildings.
I'm detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
Oh, we got a thing. Hello, thing.
The wind is very slow today. Wind turbine efficiency is not going to be that great.
Okay. I just want to mulch through these and grab this while we're here. Yeah, I could see myself making a giant power annex out here. There's effectively just nothing but defensive structures, power jump, cryo. Yeah, defensive structures, and, oh gosh, this episode should end. Defensive structures, solar panels, wind, energy storage, and thermal power generation, and nothing else. And just have it be this big facility. Mostly for the generation of free resources. My ideation here... Is there an enemy? I have no idea. My ideation here is that we break away from standard, from carbonium and ironite requirements just by generating a bunch of it at high cost. Ooh. Game didn't like that.
Detected an unusually large creature roaming the nearby area.
Sounds like an interesting research specimen. We should go to its location and see what we can learn.
That's really cool that you can actually see the enemies coming for me on the radar. Because, yeah, we're just within radar range. Honestly, it'd almost be worth, no, it wouldn't be. I think that would get kind of messy. I was thinking it's like, oh, it'd be kind of fun to actually build up a base around a lot of these locations so that I can just truly lazy fight my way through stuff. I think once we have infinite carbonium, I will start doing that, because most of the things that I need resources for just require those, and I'm a little locked based on limited supply resources that admittedly I can get more of pretty easily. Is that just a bunch of... Well, I mean, it's a bunch of uranium and cobalt. There's benefit there. Okay. Well, shall we start working on this mega base annex? I guess so. Alright. Yeah, I see just far too many of these steam generators not to want to make use of. It's just gonna... Oh, this is gonna take a while. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna probably get at least an amount of this done between episodes, just because. At this point, I don't think it's anything particularly new, and I could just zen out and save my voice for a bit. I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Riftbreaker, and as always, how does he have that ability to just summon rock beneath me? I am offended. Okay. Also, do not hit with sword. It not worth